We have this once a year to look back on the last year, to thank you and all your colleagues across the whole council for doing an absolutely fabulous job.
I wanted to come just to say thank you for all the support and help that you continue to offer the CAB, but most of all for the hard work that you do for the people of Enfield. Councillors that I've spoken to seem to genuinely care about our client group, who tend to be the more vulnerable and marginalised. Officers are polite and helpful.
My aspiration as leader of the council is to make Enfield a better place. You've helped to meet those challenges in recent years, as with less money we've been able to ensure that we can deliver good services to our residents. And I think our residents demand and require the highest level of public services that we can provide.
We did retain our Investors in People accreditation. They actually said that Enfield Council was a compelling example of an organisation which has a highly engaged workforce, both capable of and committed to providing people who live, work and learn within the borough with high quality, cost-effective services.
Enfield is now seen as a place where things happen, a place which is innovative, enterprising and imaginative, and that the council isn't a sleepy backwater just somewhere on the edge of the capital. It's somewhere that's seeking to shape the future of its citizens.
Now, if you remember Enfield 2017, yes, it's about helping us make the savings we need to make, but it's also actually about improving our customer focus, providing our services to our customers in the way that they find easiest, and also improving accessibility as well for the services that our customers need. There is an awful lot of money and an awful lot of effort going into making sure that staff in their new roles have the training and development opportunities that they need, that you need, to do your jobs as well as you possibly can. We're always happy to listen to your views and ideas about how we can improve that further.
We want all our residents and their families to know that we remain committed to building a strong and effective Enfield community, and that we continue to put people first.
And during these very challenging economic times for local people, it's more important than ever that we do everything we can to focus on our key priorities. Protect the vulnerable, support families to manage independently, and to give disadvantaged children opportunities to fulfil their potential.
Together, our challenge is that when the most important judges of all, the people of Enfield, talk about the council, they describe us as people who've made a difference to their life opportunities, and as people who've made a positive difference to their lives in the times of greatest need.
In the spirit of the cinema, I could have also called this presentation The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. Not just because the presentation has all three, but also because the film was released in 1965, and none of us would be here today if it wasn't for an event in 1965. So, Help was released in July 1965. It was #1 in both the UK and the US charts for a number of weeks. So Winston Churchill died in 1965. Malcolm X was assassinated. J.K. Rowling was born in 1965. Manchester City were in the second division. Okay, and the most important fact, why we are all here today, is because on the 1st of April 1965, Enfield Council was created.
What positive differences will all the cuts and changes make to our services?
Reducing budgets though does join up teams. It focuses you on what you should be delivering for your residents and for our customers, It makes you work much more closely with external partners.
We absolutely should be positive, because out of some of the challenges come some of the best innovations. Housing Gateway, 25% cheaper over its life course to the council, better homes for local people with better conditions and employment for local people associated with it as well.
Education services, the police, the role of schools and health partners. For me, there's an opportunity to integrate, better integrate resources and share priorities and focus our attention in those key areas.
You, as a staff team, are an absolute credit to the council, and I really wanted to say thank you.
You are making a difference. These are probably the most challenging times we've ever worked in the public sector for many, 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 many years. But you're doing a fabulous job, and as a management team, as an administration, we are committed to ensure that we deliver first-rate services to people who very much need them.